This video is about persuasive research project that you will be doing as a capstone project for WRCM 102. Um, so let's see what it includes and how you need to go about it. So basic overview of the assignment, it's 20% of the final grading. Points that you need to think of, it's like you will be getting preliminary draft after your on your peer review. After your peer review, though that draft is ungraded, but peer review assignment should be attached with it. And final draft is of 100 points, 50 points for content, 35 points for organization, and 15 points for mechanics, grammar, and sentence structure. Length should be 8 to 9 pages, excluding cover page, works cited, annotated bibliography, and one more thing, it has to be in Chicago manual style, Chicago format style. For that, you need to refer to Chicago style of documentation. And I did a presentation on that. You need to go into that tab and have a look at that. It needs to be double spaced, 12 point Times New Roman. Parts of your research paper should be, number one, title page should be there, abstract, introduction, literature review. So let me tell you that in the title page, you need to know that how to make a title page following the Chicago style of documentation. Similarly, for abstract, you need to know introduction would be the same a little bit. You need to change, as I said in my classes, in my lectures, in my previous videos, that you need to revisit your introduction by the end of your research paper as well. So many students actually ask me that whether should we go about and should we follow the same format? Should we do introduction at the end? Yes, the answer is yes. You need to revisit your introduction by the end, and most probably introduction will be the same as your topic proposal has been, and you have already worked on it. So introduction, literature review. Literature review is sort of same. You can exclude this section, and you can include it as well. It's up to you. And this part is the same as that of your controversy analysis paper. Your method, results, discussion of those results, and references. Organize your paper using an outline. It should have thesis, review of main points, problem, causes, solution. State what one group of opponents might say. State your opposing position. Support your position with credible research, testimony, and evidence. Explain why your position is stronger than your opposition's. This is a little bit blurred, but I want you to see what research process overall looks like. So research processes encompasses identifying a research topic, defining your research problem or issue, set the research question, and I'm sure that you have done this part in your research topic proposal. You identified a research area topic, you have already defined your research issue and problem, and you have already talked about that why it makes you interested in doing so, and then setting the research question. At this point in time, I want all of you to revisit your research question as well. If you think that you need to revise it, you need to add, or you need to rephrase that research question, please do that. And later on, determine how to. Probably you will be on this, all of you will be on this stage. You are kind of researcher approach to entire research process. You are determining that how to conduct this research, and you will be collecting information, and then information analysis and interpretation, and write a research report. So most of this first part is about on your topic proposal, that covers topic proposal. The second one covers your methodology of your research. The third one covers data analysis. And the last one covers discussion. And on the other side, there are different questions you can see you need to ask when you go through this research process. All right, let's move on to the introduction. You are going to state problem, research problem. You have already stated your research problem, but I want you to revisit this research problem. Write literature review examining this problem. State the void in the literature. Void means you need to identify the gap in the literature. Write about your own research question and how investigating it would add to the literature. State your hypothesis. Don't go into too much detail of directional. Directional means direct. Non-directional means indirect. Cite literature that may support your hypothesis. Method section, skeleton for the rest of the paper. The three subsections, participants, material, procedures. When it comes to subsections, participants, material, and procedures, I'll be uploading another video on audience analysis. In that you can work on participants, materials, and procedures. Result section, write results plainly, clearly, objectively. Do not make any arguments about what you have found in this section. Tables and figures, don't use redundant data, include them only to add clarified results. Discussion section, one of the most difficult sections to write, forces you to step back from your data and look at the bigger picture. Include limitation of the study. This is very, very important because limitation of the study will add to the body of knowledge in a way that it will give your followers, the people who will follow you, a kind of an area and a suggestion that how and in which way they can contribute to the existing body of knowledge. Citation and references. You need to provide me with the reference list of those 10 articles and also any other article that you are going to cite. Please refer to notes on how to cite reference in Chicago style format. And citation is important as well, in text citation. Go through the Chicago style format video. Writing tips I would like to dwell on. Practice good time management every day. Practice peaceful writing environment is important. Save what you write. Drafts and revisions is a part and parcel of this writing process. Check and edit. Try to enjoy the process. Final revisions. Have a cover page with your name, the title, section number, instructor name, and date. Have 1-inch margins all around. Do not justify the right margin. Number 3, have printed page numbers, either alone or in a header with your name. Number 4, correctly use Chicago author date style for the citation and documentation. Number 5, be free of errors in spelling, grammar, punctuation, etc. Number 6, use Times New Roman 12-point font. Pretty much that's it from my side. And again, this to complete this capstone project, you will be given a deadline. And that deadline probably will be in the month of May. I'll assign you that task, and before going into the capstone project, I'll ask you to do audience analysis. And for that, you need to wait to complete this particular assignment. And I hope I'll be receiving and start receiving some of the well-researched papers and well-written and organized papers from your side. If you still have any confusion, I'll be happy to answer those questions, and we can have a Zoom session before even this particular assignment submission. So on that, I sign off for today's session, and I hope you liked my video.